like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put my gas in.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's brought down right at the 25.
Before you get out, you can watch this game.
First down for David Montgomery.
Before you get out, you can watch this game.
Juan Smith there to bring him down.
Yeah, what?
Before you get out, you can watch this game. It just started.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good.
That's all they're going to do is really good.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's in the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great
baby,
great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First carry for King Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Lions' 35-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Henry. They'll get 19 out of that play.
And that nigga, number 97 from the Lions, nigga, he fucking hurt. He broke his leg. Shouldn't be in the fucking game until he get back.
Yeah, they put him in the game until the season starts. Until the season really starts. Then they're going to take him out.
That's exactly what he does.
We know. Watch him still be on there.
Pick.
A whole lot of
Ooh, I don't know
Do
why.
it again. Hit circle, nigga. Circle wide
But
open.
it falls
I
incomplete.
don't know why the fuck I did.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those
I need nigga
situations here
circle wide
where
open.
there was nowhere to go with the ball.
I
He
got
tries
some
to fit
fun.
that one in there anyway, and
I gotta
he's
find my
lucky that
shit
it
up.
just falls incomplete.
I'm gonna do this. Fucking
They
that
try
same shit.
again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He's got it at the 3. And he will have the 1st down. They roll the dice on 4th down.
That nigga baby
in the
gonna
red
play
zone.
for us, bro.
And it pays off with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on
Damn.
need. Really nice job
And
there.
he got him away.
Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 4-yard line.
A little further back. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson looking to throw. And that's
Damn, bait.
They couldn't connect. And
Baby,
that's how
you
this
gotta
first
get
quarter
back.
will
Like,
come to an
I don't
end.
know why you keep getting up. You messing me up. You messing me up. I don't care.
Begins, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
You fucking me up, nigga. It should be an easy cutty.
Jackson.
Oh my god, that nigga paid my ass. Oh my god.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
That nigga paid
Down
for
on the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
don't do it. You gotta mess you up.
Now Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over.
Hey, online, I go 5 out, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody complaining. Ah!
Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Oh, Derek. Catch the fucking ball, bitch
Do
ass
it down, you
nigga.
do it on me, but every play, the nigga, that shit get boring. Especially to me, nigga. I'm not a nigga that like Madden. Starting off anyway.
I got this nigga right here. Watch.
Now Jackson.
Hold him.
That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one.
I already know.
What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back to Baltimore. After this, what can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th, so they give the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, he has to burst it out of there.
And drop behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Pushed out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dave Flowers.
Did they be on Lamar? He throw that, but I play with him over the head, out of bounds.
And his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then...
Like, if he would have user switch in, he probably would have picked it or got something. This nigga just nothing.
Timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Goff. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target.
Hey, we're getting back up.
Goff to throw.
Oh, I try to take that nigga head on.
The Lions call their first time out as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You can drop that ball.
To complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ow, boy, damn.
Now, Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now pass, deep for St. Brown.
How about that? Oh, Malachi.
And intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Ah!
Might as well do another one.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage belt.
Boy, you got a big ass booger on you, boy. Yeah, boy.
I'm nothing like them. I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to
Yeah, you nasty. What? Say it again. Hey, but you gotta get up off me, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. And
Hey, I'm finna blow this nigga out real quick.
Straight ahead, we've got a
This
good
nigga,
one
what?
on tap.
What?
It's the
Good to you,
San
nigga.
Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Forced out left. Escaping the
Ooh,
danger.
he got lucky, nigga.
Completing.
He got
It's a
lucky.
gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Got Purdy with a star. I tell you about Madden.
Opening carry of the game for the
Right, he got lucky. That was cool.
and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the
Hey,
wrong
you
way.
need me
It
a
sets
good-
up
hey.
second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's how he would have said?
That'll
Oh,
be a
yeah.
gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And I can't find that motherfucking play, boy. He lucky right now. He lucky. He's fucking lucky.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
Oh, this nigga was top of him.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody.
It won't happen again, but that shouldn't have happened, bro. They gotta be better with coverage on this side.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing Jackson. The second down is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an
I hesitated. If I wouldn't have hesitated, it would have been open.
On third down, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This nigga on my ass, bro.
They preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that,
this nigga's on my ass right now. Oh, no.
At the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. Headed left, buying time. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
What's the bell looking for?
First down, San Francisco.
So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Oh, he has to pick that shit.
It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Back to the air is Purdy.
Oh, come on. He couldn't get beat.
He's got it. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
First down, 49ers.
Again in the air for Purdy. Escaping to his left. First down there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
What do I want to do? I'm going 4-man deep. Fuck it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one.
Oh, he has to catch that shit. Oh, my God, dog.
2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first
This
half.
is so annoying when they don't
Hard
catch
to
the ball.
sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd down, Jackson. That's over the middle.
All right, that's so mean.
That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
24-yard gain on the play. And a 49er 1st down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Was there defensively.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5.
There's no way, dog.
That's his 3rd catch of this.
Me on my ass right
Good
now.
enough for a 1st down. Pearsall, the man in motion. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. To the goal line.
Hamilton.
George Kittle.
We got burned by Kittle.
San Francisco. His 2nd catch of the game. And Both have gone for touchdown. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
I can't find my fucking A's I was doing, bro.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a hit to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The open man is Hopkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson.
Ew.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Purdy on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And this will wind up a Niners first down. Attack is made at about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
I'll come back on this man right now.
Third quarter set to commence.
There's no way he should be
And we're
fucking
back underway here on
No.
EA Sports. Wester now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
47-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry.
Number 22, Derrick Henry on the tackle. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 49ers 12-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Good for a Baltimore 1st down.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. We'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Moving to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Kyle Van Noy. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Now Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And in motion here is Jennings. They're going. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. What could be a big play there on 4th and long.
First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. 23-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
No, we changed it. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Going up top and looking for Andrews. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Pickup of 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
1-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. On third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. As they try to play the field.
Fuck that nigga, march it down and kick a field goal on me.
Yeah, nigga trying to run the timeout on me. He acting like a hoe. I would use my last timeout, but I might need that hoe. Nah, that nigga kicked out was short. You know what it is, bro.
He was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. This is 1st and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Nah, that nigga knew what it was.
Left on the clock.
That nigga finna go 3 out deep watch. How much you on the bet?
Here's first.
Told you. It should be easy to get a.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there.
Damn.
And he's taken down.
I'm out, nigga.
I did, but damn, them niggas got through that bitch.
14 seconds to go in the game. Now on second and
It's
long.
over with, dude. That nigga beat.
Now Jackson forced out wide. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On third down, Jackson exiting the pocket right.
I'm done. Oh. That nigga play like a
40-yard line. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
Nigga got lucky, boy. I'm gonna play one more because it's gonna be my fifth. I'm gonna be 5-1. I'm not going out like that again, boy. Hell no.
gotta do it. I make yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone.
Green Man, I'm gonna watch it from my phone.
It's on my YouTube.
Give me the YouTube shit. I only got Twitch.
I gotta go from my phone. It's one stepping. Hold on, I gotta
And to
find
me
my
or the
phone.
group. And I'm on Zoom.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our... First snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hits him on the out route. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play fake, it's Richardson.
Come on, Hamilton. Like, what the fuck is that, nigga?
Plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and goal, here's Taylor. Shows some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it on 4th. Richardson. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
I ain't playing with these niggas, bro.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
And I'll set up, boy.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the
I
ground.
see what he doing, though.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Oh, what the fuck, Lamar?
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got it near midfield. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Straight ahead with Taylor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From from the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He has the first over the middle.
Oh, you say you there.
27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
19, Tiger.
Now Richardson to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Chased out to his right. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Richardson. We'll check it down to Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, officer, what?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 31. He put everything he had into this one. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
A big loss on plays. Brings up 4th down. Jordan Stone in punt formation.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
I think he's doing something. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Into the secondary past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Working quickly here. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Richardson. He just throws this one away.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of his third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. Space on the right. He's got room. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. It's gone. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. Here's Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Let it night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my my God, that babe, well alright, tryna fade in the night, come alive, ain't it sneak, ain't it.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. Completes this one to Otten. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, a point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Irving here from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baker throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends is not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Hopkins making the grab downfield. Gets it to the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. From the 47. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mayfield now off the play action. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 on the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush down out to his left. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over after returning it inside the red zone.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Irving on the inside give. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. Here's Baker. This throw is caught.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Putting a receiver in motion. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up fourth and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now third and goal, can't find the end zone either.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, Jackson. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's running with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
Baltimore first down.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set now for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Ravens will line up for the
Jackson yet again. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down, here's Baker. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2.
Buccaneers 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's third and
Jackson now on third. Hits his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Out of the gun, Henry. Solid gain on that play drop. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lamar off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. We'll put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Catch made left side by Amuka. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing, Baker. Cut out left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. You'll get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers holding a 4-point lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Once again, Irving. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Man in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Irving now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And the Buccaneers get that first down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went...
I've been dealing, billing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to...
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there, so get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Looking to set for once, and it's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Brings up second and
Another
goal.
shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Derrick Henry from 8 yards out. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Handoff for Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. They toss it to Warren. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 13-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Change it.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Henry is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Now we know that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Malachi Starks. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing is Jackson. Makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the give is Warren. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Third down and 1. Now run to Warren. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Warren going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Warren. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from a yard out. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Porter Jr. on the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. Second and 5. Flushed out right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll go down the map before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson. There's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's brought down at the 16. Jackson. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go.